Hello, my young readers, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you guys could make it back again. Today's story is brought to you by the Berenstain Bears. So, if you don't have them ready, go ahead and go get your snacks, go get your drinks, pause the video, run to the bathroom, come on back, and we'll get started. Stay tuned. The name of this story is called The Berenstain Bears and the Baby Chipmunk by Stan and Jan Berenstain. One day, the bear family was outside enjoying the sunshine. Papa was resting. Mama was working in the garden. Brother and sister were playing catch. "Look," said sister, "a mouse." "That's not a mouse," said brother. "If it's not a mouse, what is it?" asked sister. "It's a chipmunk," said mama. "A baby chipmunk." "May we keep him, mama?" cried sister. "May we? May we, please?" "Look," said brother, "his eyes aren't even open yet." "That's right," said mama. "This baby should be with his mother, but she won't come for him if she sees us here. Let's hide behind our treehouse for a while and see if she comes." The bears watched and watched, but the mother chipmunk did not come. "May we keep him?" cried sister. "May we? May we, please?" "I think we shall have to," said mama, "at least for a while."
"That's right," said Papa. "Babies need to be fed and kept warm."
"Papa, do you have a clean hanky?" asked Mama. Mama picked up the baby chipmunk and tucked him into Papa's hanky. Then she carried the baby chipmunk into the house. Papa, sister, and brother followed. "Sister," said Mama, "please get me one of your doll's baby bottles, and brother, get me some milk and honey." The baby chipmunk was very hungry. As he drank from the bottle, he opened his eyes. They were big and brown. "Let's name him Brown Eyes," said sister. "That's as good a name as any," said Mama. Sister took a turn feeding Brown Eyes. Papa got a box for a bed, and brother made it cozy. Brown Eyes liked his new bed. Soon he was fast asleep. The next morning, sister and brother ran downstairs to see their new pet. His bed was there, but he was not. They looked all around. "There he is," said brother. Brown Eyes was up on the table. He had knocked over the sugar bowl and was eating the sugar. "I guess he needs more than milk and honey," said sister. The cubs went outside and gathered some seeds. Brown Eyes was very small, but he had big chipmunk teeth. Just like that, those seeds were gone. Brown Eyes loved to play, but what he loved most was exploring. He explored Mama's vegetable bin. Oh dear!
"Oh no!"
He explored Papa's desk. He explored Mama's sewing basket. Oh my! Then one day, he explored one place too many. He explored Papa's pants leg, all the way up to the knee. And while he was up there, he tried out his big sharp teeth. Yay! Yow! You know what I think said Mama. I think Brown Eyes is telling us he's not a baby anymore. He's telling us he's big enough to go out in the world and join his friends. But Mama, said Sister, I don't want him to go. I love him so. We all love him, said Mama, but it really isn't fair to make him a pet. Chipmunks need to be free. They need to explore. Inside, said Mama, there are not many good places to explore. The cubs thought about Mama's vegetable bin, Papa's desk, Mama's sewing basket, and Papa's pant leg. Outside, said Mama, Brown Eyes will be able to explore all of nature. As usual, Mama was right. The cubs didn't even have to say goodbye. They saw Brown Eyes almost every day, playing with his friends and exploring nature, right in their own backyard. Well, that ends our story. Sister Bear stumbled on her little friend, didn't she?
No, she found a newborn baby chipmunk. That's what she found.
Well, that's what I meant.
Well, let me point out the problem here. Sister should have left the baby chipmunk alone.
Well, she saw a baby, and all she could think about was how cute and alone that baby chipmunk was, and maybe she could do something about it.
See, there you go again. You being so soft. Here's what the real deal is, okay? Here you go. Nature, animals have babies in nature all the time. It's nature. And they know what to do. They've been doing it for hundreds and thousands of years. And the thing about it is that mother probably was doing maybe one of two things. Maybe one, protecting the baby, or two, foraging for food for the baby. But guess what? Sister Bear just interrupted that whole cycle.
I get that, but they did decide to hide behind a tree and just watch the baby and see if the mother would come back. And it didn't the whole time they were watching.
Well, remember when I said that the cycle had been broken? When they thought they were hiding behind the tree, what they may or may not have realized was maybe the mother was watching them. While they watched the baby, she watched them. And she never made a move until they left. But guess what? They broke the cycle and never left. When they did leave, they took the baby with them. So the cycle was definitely broken.
And you know what? I understand that. But for some reason, I'm on the side of Sister Bear, because I just would have felt bad if I had saw the baby chipmunk, and then left the baby chipmunk, knowing that, like you say, nature, things happen, that maybe there was a predator around. Maybe I could protect it if I could take it in and care for it until, it was able to care for itself, which they did.
And you see, the thing that I keep telling you is that when you do that, you have interrupted the cycle of what nature does anyway. You really don't need to interfere. That's what I'm saying, because if you didn't see the baby would have been probably taken care of by the mother. If not, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't interfere. That's just how I feel. I feel that you should not interfere with nature. I just don't. You didn't. And the thing is, in the story, the parents didn't see any predators. Maybe, I understand they didn't see a mama or a daddy or what have you, but they shouldn't have taken that baby. They shouldn't have done it. Yeah. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. And they learned that lesson. I've got to admit, they did, because when that baby started growing, understand, we keep saying baby, but growth in animals are very, very different than humans. And that chipmunk was growing fast because it was exploring. And of course, those teeth, those teeth was really kind of making its way in the home, especially when it got into the pants leg of Papa. And he decided to test them out on Papa. That was a line that had been drawn that he kind of went over, and they said, maybe it's time for him to do some exploring outside with, his nature friends.
Well, I think Mama, she was well aware of it, and she would have cut it off a lot sooner. But because of Sister, she let it go on for a little longer of them taking care of the chipmunk in the household. But once things started to go past a certain point, yeah, it was time for him to go. And I do believe the lesson will learn that even the cubs realize he's going to be right out there in nature, which is, right in your front and backyard. I mean, you are nature. You're bears. So I'm sure they should see him all the time.
And you know what? I knew you were going to go there and bring up the fact that they're bears. I thought this story was cute. And when I thought about where I thought you were going to go with it, it just made me laugh.
Well, that's what I'm here for, to make you laugh. Well, little darling, we've come to that time that I've got to bid you all a fond farewell. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!
Well, there goes Miss Triangel. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. And I hope you guys enjoy Triangel's brand of knowledge that she drops on you all. Well, until next time, my young readers, I am your little darling narrator, out.